First lap, first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Split 2 with a great start from the front runners and the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old lead from through 1 already. Davison and Sinise wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Allen. And the rolling was finally up the front all evening as well. Phase there, Katakazinas.
Yes, he did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe by now as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway, James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stoneford on the straight as they run round turn 2. Johnson Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stonestreet off the start. There's no other way to say it. I think it was Tim Alford or Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punches straight into the wall on the left hand.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Season 3 of the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Championship tonight. Well, I've got with me Dean Biggles. He's going to be supporting us for this season for the Super Formula Lights, and we are at Shell v Power Motorsport Park International Circuit. Track length of 4.95 glorious kilometres around another sensational Aussie track. Dean, welcome to the studio. Welcome to SRW, mate.
Looking forward to it. Welcome, my friend. Stacked grid here this evening of drivers is going to be absolutely fantastic in the championship round that we are here, of course. So we're going down under again and for a fantastic new track here in Adelaide, my friend, The Bend.
It's going to be very interesting. This is going to be the first time I've seen this track. Have you done any work on this track as yet?
Just the other day for another V8 Supercar series. So that's it. I've only been here one time, my friend, in the virtual world.
One time in the virtual world? I haven't been lucky enough to be out there in the virtual world, but I believe some of these guys probably have, because they do all sorts of stuff on this fantastic track. We've got a massive grid tonight. We've got about 38, 40 guys registered for the series. I'm not sure if all of them are going to be here tonight, but there's going to be some mega pace out there, some very, very fast boys out there. And it looks like at the moment we've got, 19 degrees on track, ambient, humidity at 84. This is going to be a dry race. It's going to be 19 on the deck itself. Mate, I don't even know where to start. It's been a spectacular year so far. And Season 3, a little bit different. New comms, a lot more new drivers. MOZA Racing has joined us again. They're here for the rest of the year. So it's going to be interesting, mate. Have you familiar with any of our drivers at all?
Looking through the list, that some of them nobody rings out at the bell just at the moment, but I'm sure somebody might. A lot of the new names. It'd be very, very interesting. I'm familiar with these cars, of course, for doing it in other series for the Super Formula Lights, but the slate is wiped clean, as you said. It's a new season, so it's round one,
yeah.
and everybody got to come out here and prove who wants to be the one with the biggest target painted on their back. And of course, you're going to mention too, as well, my friend, the different classes that we have here this evening, too, as we're seeing Danny Davison go.
So we do have the same as usual. We have the AMs, the Pro-Ams, and the Pros. And it's quite a good split. There's about 14 in the AMs, 14 in the Pros, and the rest is all Pro-Am. So it's a very, very big field. They've got about, I think, somewhere around the 20 or 18 cars or something like that. But it's a nice big split. I'm loving this track at the moment. It's something different, man. It's definitely looks cool. Some of the liveries have changed. Some of the lap times are getting there as well. Dougie Gowans, who is our series admin for SRW, is sitting with a 136.574. Ooh, we have already got a penalty dished out, Biggles.
Yes.
Car 97 has got himself a pit lane start. Jacob Lucas for an infringement under the safety, in the qualifying section of it. So he's obviously got in the way and gotten someone's in. Oh, he's just done a poor entry, whoever that was. I think that might have been him. Yeah, so he's got himself a pit lane start for an infringement. So they're quite strict, our boys, especially with the massive grids. They're not going to hold back at all.
Yeah, and of course, a lot of drivers are just completely getting out of the way there on hot laps. It's going to be very, very busy out there. Unfortunately, we don't have a track map specifically for this to be able to show you up there in the corner or any information, because of the fact that it's a relatively new track here to iRacing. But Danny's looking pretty quick here as well. So it's going to be pretty close between these two drivers. 84 thousandths of a second separates your top two on your pictures. And you can see about a second separates your top eight. But we've still got lots of those times tumbling in pretty quickly. About 8 minutes left of our qualifying session.
Yeah, I think the good thing about it as well is that it's a new track. So there's going to be a lot of people still getting to know it. You're going to get the guys that are full on Super Formula Light boys. They're going to be out there practicing this sort of thing left, right and centre. But then you're going to get some of the boys and the Pros and the Ams, maybe not as much. And track knowledge is going to be a key out here as well. As you can see, some of these times coming through. Dougie Gowans and Danny Davidson are swapping it around. Dougie Gowans looks like he's got his head down, bum up, and into some good practicing and getting some early pace. Oh,
As
Greg
gets up
Barber, I
there,
just
he
saw.
wants to join this party a little bit, but he's still 3/10s down on that alien pace that these drivers have set.
Yeah.
Currently at the moment, the top two, looking at the ones to beat there. 36.311 is the target time.
Yeah, there's some interesting characters in there that we know are very fast. Greg Barber is the our race director, who's out there driving the Formula Superlights for the first time. He has got a cracking pace out there with a 1:36.6. I'm very, very impressed. He's obviously been doing a lot of practice and focusing on this, so it's good to see. A lot of regular names from my perspective here, mate. So, but what we do have is a few V8 guys that have decided to come and join the series. So you're looking at, if I go down this list as we're going through the top 10, let's have a look. We have got Lukey Crumb's been here before. Peter Pavlovic, a regular in our V8 series from the Pelican Group. He is out there. He's been joined by the team owner, Mr. Stevie Banks, so that's good to see. Who else is out there that's out of the V8 ranks? That's about it. The rest, there's a lot of guys that drive the V8s, but there's a lot, but they've been driving this for a while. So there's a few new V8 boys out there.
Exactly on those drivers, that's pretty impressive. But some drivers are just naturally talented, aren't they? They can jump in almost any machine there and flog it around a track and make it go as quickly as possible. As Marcus Watson just did too for the 711 machine. He just gets that right up there into that P3 position, 2/10 off the pace there. Just slotted ahead of the One Performance Racing driver of Greg Barber in the different class too. So he's the head of that class, you'd have to say, there for the 22, if I'm not mistaken.
If there's anyone out there in the live chat, please reach out to me because I can't see any chitter-chatter going on in the live chat at the moment. Usually we've got a heap of people saying good day and good morning and good evening and everything else that's out there. So give us a reach out. Let us know if there's someone you're watching that you want to see on track, and we'll do our best to put them out on top of the screen so you can get full view. We have got, what have we got, about 6 minutes left of qualifying. We're at the pointy end, and these times are going to be pretty critical, I think.
I think getting a qualifying lap is going to be critical. We're still seeing about 10 drivers or so that are still yet to set some times out there, so you got to get those banker laps in, because there's a big stacked grid of cars to try to navigate your way
through. Look at Danny Davidson, purple in the last two sectors. Got himself to the top of the grid. Oh, nice work. And Dougie Gowans shoots back straight away with Danny Davidson, the 136.028, followed by Dougie Gowans with a 136.194. So Danny Davidson and Dougie Gowans are swapping him out there. Marcus Watson was out there earlier, but moving along, pushed him down. Here we go. Donald, g'day, fellow YouTubers. Donald Trump back to season 3. Nice to see. Deadhead, good evening, SRW world. Good to see that the chat is working. Thank you all for joining us.
Exactly, on Facebook and on YouTube, wherever you are. Of course, give us a holler.
Oh, yeah.
Steve don't bite much, so you should be fine.
I do actually, but only if you push my wrong buttons. But I'm just going to check, mate, because we are so close to 1,500 subscribers. It's ridiculous. I'm just going to check what our actual total is. Go to our... We are sitting on...
Yeah. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and the bell notifications on YouTube to be notified of all other races that have occurred.
We are 3 short. We need 3 subscribers tonight. We need 3 new subscribers to get us to 1,500. That would be amazing for our show, for our first MOZA Racing show for season 3. So if you're not out there and you haven't subscribed, you haven't linked the link button, haven't hit the notification button, do so now. That's an order. Get in there and get it going.
There it is. It's popped up on your screen. Hit it. There. Bang. Just have to hit that.
That's the one. That's it. Hit it, and hit it.
Well, Danny's hitting it. Danny Davison. right up top there
Ooh,
by
he's clocked it.
hammering a 2/10 over Marcus Watson there and Doug. Danny, Marcus, and Doug is not a law firm. It is currently the top 3 drivers in qualifying.
Does sound like a law firm, doesn't it? Danny Dacus and Marcus and Associates.
Exactly.
I'm actually quite surprised. Mitchie Noble, former team SRW driver, is driving for Apex at the moment. And he's continued some good form that he had at the end of last season. He's actually sitting in 6th place. We've got him on screen right now. He did get some new equipment not too long ago, so he's obviously practicing a lot more as well. And hopefully Mitch won't do what Mitch normally does, and that's take himself out, because he's due for some good results.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's an upgrade there from the keyboard last season then. Not actually a big upgrade for me. I'm the keyboard. I don't even have a wheel, actually. I might have a wheel floating around somewhere, but I don't race. I'm probably the only person you've ever met that has every track and every car in iRacing, but purely for broadcasting, really. Never done a single lap in any car, any time in iRacing.
Time at the moment, but enjoying doing the commentating, enjoying these drivers out there, like Danny Davison's in the purple at the front end with the orange in the 2 middles, which is probably not going to get an improvement on where he was before. But we are down to the last few minutes of qualies. I'm just going to see what is tonight is a 1 hour, so the timer will continue, and the 15-minute mark, the boys will be able to finish their laps, just like in real world qualifying. They'll be able to finish their laps and get out there and do whatever they can. So they've got to cross that line before that 15 minutes goes off.
Now, I wanted to ask you about, just informing everybody, is there any fast repairs allowed in this league?
Yeah, we do. We do have one fast repair allowed. There will be, the fuel is restricted, so there'll be a somewhere along the line of strategy will hit a fuel dump, so they'll have to pit at least once. Look, I don't know what the full fuel dump is for this season, but generally it's around that 30-35 minute mark, depending on what strategies are applied. But there is a whole heap of penalties out there too for misbehaviour, drive-throughs, all that sort of stuff that we normally do after race penalties, all that sort of thing. We are in the back.
Or open setups?
This is all open setup, yeah, definitely open setup. Oh, sorry, no. Oh, I can't remember now, actually. It's been such a long time. It's... Yes, I can't remember, man. Maybe one of the boys can tell us. I can't remember anymore. It's been a while since I've been inside this car.
Hell, Danny might get a nice little slipstream across the line. He'd go even quicker again, and he does. 35.8 on Danny's dial, and that's another 3 tenths. He's not happy unless he's got at least 2 to 3 tenths over
that
everybody
was some
else.
good timing getting across that line. That was right on the noggin. So we've got a few cars out there that are still completing their laps, and see if there's anyone that's going to be contending. Greg Barber just hit a few greens. Callan Hodgkinson, who's down the middle of the pack, he's got some good pace that's coming up. He's just got himself up to the top 15. Darren Fahey, who is usually a fast boy out there, he hasn't improved. He's sitting at 6th place. Ray Oliver, a bit of a FIFO. He's got himself up to 5th place. So at the moment, it looks like everyone has pretty much given up. Got a couple of cars in the back end trying to get their little times up. Varney, Matthew Fu, Mitchie Noble's trying to get a bit of progress. He was in 6th place. He's in the 9th place at the moment. Keegan Caldwell's got all green, so he's doing personal best as he's coming through. Maybe get himself up a little bit higher. Mitchie Noble got himself back to 6th, so well done there by Mitchie Noble. Caldwell going, and where did he finish? He's got himself into 13th place. Few more to go. Looks like a few of the rest of the ones are just having a bit of a stroll. Dougie Gowans is just finishing his lap. We got there Schmellenberg. He is on all oranges. He's probably the last one available. Whoa.
Oh, BK Kansas is out there. G'day, mate. Oh, Biggles is on comp. So yeah, I don't know specifically the drivers that are on the track at the moment. None of them that I can really, maybe a couple as I said, but I know Bradley out there.
Wow, it's going to be, looking at this grid, the ones we're really going to be seeing fighting for the pointy end is going to be Davidson, Gowans, Watson. Looks like Barber's going to be up there. Mitchy Noble, we'll see if his consistency is going to pay off. Darren Fahey will be somewhere in the top 5. Joshy Horton, very, very fast in anything he puts his bum in. So he is an absolute weapon of a driver. Maybe he's just getting used to the track. So I expect him to be up there in the pointy end as well. So there's a lot to see, a lot to battle through. RC is doing their final calls at the moment.
Grid to go through here at the bend, my friend. Are you ready for a big stacked list of drivers?
Go for it, mate. I'll let you do the honours.
No. You've got it, my friend.
All right, mate. We've got in front row, we've got Danny Davidson beside Dougie Gowans from his own little team, Full Throttle Racing. Marcus Watson from Team SRW Motorsports. Greg Barber of One Performance Racing. Ray Oliver, SLM Motorsports. Mitchy Noble, former SRW Apex Esports League. Now Darren Fahey, Team Poe. I don't know what he's got there. Joshy Horton, Vermilion Motorsports in 9th place. Matt Tesserario in Velocity Racing Team. Alex Prozakis I think he is from Murray Performance, but that's your top 10. And then we've got Bradley Hudson from JMW with Thomas Cena from SLM. Followed by Keegan Caldwell, Velocity Sim Labs. Nick Martin, Get a Grip. Timothy's from JMW. Callum Hodgkins and Blackout OPR. He's got to change that. That name's changed. Jacob Lucas from Murray Performance. Lachlan J. Callum Roseneater, Velocity Racing Title Chief SLM Academy. Nathan Varney from Pace Syndicate. Nick Schmellenberg from JWM Sim Sport. Andrew Proctor SLM. And Steve Daniels. Then we've got Matty Few, Apex, Stevie Banks, Pacific Esports, Dean Civic, Team Motorsport ECR, Lukey Crum, LCR Esports, Kurt Heath, Apex Esports Team, Andrew Martin, Get a Grip, Jason Depp, Velocities Racing Team, Kevin Wakefield from Kevstar Racing, Greggy Johnson, Red Energy Racing, Peter Pav, Pacific Esports Racing, Andrew Cowan, Performance Sim Racing, Chris Tomlin, LCR Esports. That's 36 guys on that grid at the moment. Is there more? Yes, there is. There is Andrew Cowan, Tomlin. Oh, Jamie Davis is all the way down the back in 38th, followed by Joshua Kim from my team, Team SRW Motorsports. Wow, that was a mouthful, man.
Yeah, it was. Big stacked grid, and that's certainly going to be a lot of fun to get through there. Of course, there's 3 pace car drivers out there in the Mercs. Of course, the rest would be the Super Formula Lights at the moment. They're already lining up, getting ready for this race, as you know. So we'll be sitting in this cockpit, the sweaty cockpits with your racing rigs for some time now.
Look at this grid. That is stacked to the max. Oh, my God. I got goosebumps. I don't know about you, mate, but this is it. This is round 1 of Season 3. MOZA Racing Super Formula Lights Championship. The lights are getting ready. We haven't seen them beep yet. Everyone has a quiet hush. A few cars left to get on there. Looks like 2 more we're waiting for.
Yep.
Going to be mega.
More. Brad and Jacob Collins, boys, get it loaded in here. Got to be in it to win it, as they say.
Here we go. The lights are going. We've got it. Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are good to go. We are racing. A great start there from Danny Davidson and Dougie Gowans. Everyone has taken off quite nicely. No one has made any mischief at the back just yet. But we've got Dougie Gowans and Danny Davidson. Danny Davidson has got the inside line. We've got Marcus Watson taking the outside, going 3 wide there with Dougie Gowans. It's all clean. Everyone's made it through from the front end. They're all funneling through quite nicely. Danny Davidson is already pulling away 6/10 on Dougie Gowans, and Marcus Watson is putting the pressure on early. Ray Oliver has got himself in a great position there. 2 wide back there with Darren Fahey and Mitchy Noble, Greggy Barber at the back. Oh, Marcus Watson's having a bit of a sneaky look on the inside, taking it wide. We've had a few cars tuck in on the middle. Oh, he's clean. He's got through nicely. He's rotated on himself. I think that's Greggy Barber, our RC director, has gone a little too much on the jangles and rotated round. But the front of the grid is going on smoothly. We've got a few people that have moved up places. Ray Oliver up 1 place. Darren Fahey 2. Joshy Horton up 2. So working really well. Mitchy Noble lost a few places on the start of that grid, mate. But that is a sensational start. I couldn't see any issues at the back, mate. Was there anything that come up in our system?
Just looks like Dean and Andrew, Tyler, a couple of drivers that might have had a little bit of a moment, but not too bad considering that stack grid of 38 drivers getting away. You can see a little meatball flag, it looks like they're from Nathan. That's something new that we're going to have here at the software that we're using. That we're still trialling some beta testing on.
Is that man Varney's got a meatball, is it?
It looks like that new flag there that said, I got to
Yeah,
verify
that's
what that
something new.
is.
That's great to look out for. He's got the meatball, so if he does have the meatball, he's going to have to pin it at some point, because if he keeps going around the meatball, he will get pinned by iRacing. Tyler Sheaf did call something in. Callum Hodgkinson's had a bit of an off track with Nick Schmellenberg. I think that's just a few boys taking liberties with the track. We've got Danny Davidson setting the early pace with a 1:40.980. Nick Martin, Kevin Keegan, Caldwell.
Peter off.
Someone's sitting there.
Big crash.
Peter Pav. Oh, my God. He looks like he's done a Roman Grosjean there, man. The whole back end's been flattened.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Well, he's in a particular spot, man. Not sure. Oh, he's just taking too much grass. He's bounced back on the track. This could be a safety car, mate. This could be a safety car.
Potentially. Just have a look. It's still there, parked at the moment on the exit now. They'll be coming around, of course.
He said he looks like he said on the chat that he got tapped by someone, but it looked like he went around on his own there.
Yeah, it looked like he completely went out wide on the exit.
Oh, here we go. We've got someone else that's requesting a tow. Safety car has been called.
Aha, okay.
Safety car has been called. It looks like Alex Zarkis or Nicky Martin, one of them has had some hardware failure and has been asked to tow as well. The Pelicans out there. Geez, there's a few Pelicans in the chat out there. Johnny Gallen, go. Need louder track sounds here, quiet. Oh, we can do that a little bit. Pump the track a little bit.
See, yeah, the technical look. He's just completely gone straight on that one. Not even turning.
Bang. He's had something lock up in his system, but I don't know why he didn't just slam the brakes on. But he's taken someone else out, which has caused a lot of damage. We've got the Pelicans in the chat going, Gallen go, Ryan Mueller racing, no, Pav, Pelican down. There was a Pelican down, mate. There was definitely Pelican down.
This is Peter.
Yeah, this is Peter on his own. Yep.
Bang.
Whoa, look at the way that rear wheel just flattened out. That new the new patchwork and the model that the iRacing has done with this car when everything falls apart is pretty sensational. We've got the safety car has the leader at the moment. And Danny Davidson is the leader. He has got Dougie Gowans, Marcus Watson in third, Ray Oliver in fourth, Joshy Horton in fifth, Darren Fahey in sixth. They're the pros all leading. We've had some pros that have missed out down the back now. That's Nicky Martin, has got himself into all sorts of mischief. Then we've got Mitchy Noble leading the Pro-Ams. Matt Tesario and Keegan Caldwell, they're first, second, and third for the Pro-Ams. And in the amateurs, Lachlan J is leading Nick Schmellenberg and Stevie Banks. So a good little bit of results out there. Look at this field, mate. That's sensational.
So it's a safety car being piloted currently at the moment by Brad Mays. It's like the Mercedes is leading currently this race. He's not in the open wheel cockpit. I'll try to boost the sounds a little bit. Sometimes it might go a little bit crazy with some of the volumes. So all of a sudden you'll be like trying to listen to something, and then all of a sudden it'll be blurring your ears out, which will resolve as we progress further into the season. Yeah,
it's a new track too, so it's a new model. It's something that the audio is going to play around with. I'm liking this new meatball, and it looks like Peter Pav got repaired, and he's come back on track. But there's two more cars in repairs at the moment.
Yep, there they are down there on pit road, actually. Getting on the damage clock.
Wow, safety car's already coming in.
Yep.
All right, good to see. Wow, that was the first 6 minutes of some amazing pace. And the boys doing real well. I had no issues with tyres or anything. Somehow my sync went ridiculous, reset computer and joined another session. Oh, he's talking about that there. Looking good, new voices. Who's this? Well, come on, mate. How could you not miss my voice? Brother from another mother. And we've got Dean Biggles joining us in the producer and commentary role with me this season.
Yeah, so I don't come as often as what I used to. For commentating, mostly more producing these days. There's well, a lot of people that hear me, so I'm a little rusty on that. But we'll get going, of course. I got an expert in the booth with me that's no doubt
good,
been
mate.
doing this a while, my friend.
I'm still a hack that's learning here. Safety car is pulled in. These boys are going. He's taken off. It looks like he's put the foot down early. He's peeling off to break the toe a little bit. He can go to the right, then go back to the left. Daddy knows the rules. But it looks like, oh, look at that. Dougie Gowans has taken a dip out, and Marcus Watson has followed him out there as well. Oh, it's too wide coming through the back there. That was Horton and Ray Oliver. Horton's made that pass on Ray Oliver look real easy as he's coming through. A little bit of a squelch of brakes coming down there, but looking nice. Ray Oliver's car's looking very, very special. The boys are taken off nicely. No issues in the back that we can see. No one's gone off track. So that is a nice clean safety car. But a few guys doing a bit of a dive here and there, testing them out. Marcus Watson is trying to get through. He's got 2 cars to make it through, but they're on different race lines. So he's got to pick his line really careful.
This is the danger time. You get those tyres back up to the temperature, of course, as those top 3 are starting to move, make some moves, make some gains. As you can currently see in your pictures. Welcome to the bend.
Do you like that? Thank you, Shibby. Your voice made for the newspaper. People don't know what the newspaper is, mate. They're too young.
Yeah, exactly. What is the newspaper?
They're doing extremely well. You got Marcus putting some pressure on here on Dougie Gowans early on. He's 2 tenths on the back of him, and Dougie is. I think he's really out on the mission this season. He really wants to prove that he can take this title and fight for it, and he's doing well so far. I've probably just mozzed him, but the top 7 are all 4 tenths, 3 tenths, 5 tenths apart, so doing extremely well. The gap after them is Keegan Caldwell. He's the bottleneck behind Mitchie Noble. Mitchie Noble is the leading Pro-Am at the moment. Keegan Caldwell is 1.2 seconds behind him. Look at the draft coming down.
It's amazing. Yeah, you're going to see 3 wide action to turn 1 at some point too. If they can get tucked up underneath that draft, it's absolutely mighty and powerful. Overtaking opportunities, of course, into turn 1 are there and available. Further back at the field here, we're seeing nice little adventure is happening. I'm not sure as the software is starting to catch up to itself. Just trying to chip away here at all these gladiators here this evening, my friend, for round 1.
Yeah, I've just heard from Race Control that the hardware failure that happened during there's no further action against that. So they're moving on and racing on.
He could do.
Here we go. Ray Oliver is either blinked or he has gone off track because he's just dropped down to 19th.
Ouch.
What's happened there? He has just disappeared on us then.
Here's a move.
Here we go. Nice on the inside. Oh, look at that. That was a very, very clean move there by Keegan Caldwell.
Top 3 still enjoying themselves in that nice little squabble.
Oh, we've got another car towing, car 30. He's holding position. Where is he?
He's hidden behind the fence here.
He's he'll be out of the way. I don't think there'll be a safety car for that. Looks like he's almost in the nether zone. There he is. He's lost a bit of gear. Rear tire's gone. He is full on meatball there. He's been allowed to tow, so he is backing out there. What did he do? Touch a bit of grass and it rotated him. Oh, he's just hit that curb. Oh, dear. All right, a few more racing incidents that have been called out from earlier on, so they're all ready to go, ready to keep firing away. It looks like Dougie Gowans is having a bit of a go on the inside of Danny Davidson. Danny's let the door open a little bit, but Dougie is trying to go 2 by 2 with him. Will he take it out there? Danny Davidson has just got enough ahead of him. Dougie's tucked in because he knew that Marcus Watson was going to take advantage of that if he didn't. Dougie has just set the fastest lap of the 1:36.774. What a cracker he has done. That battle at the front is getting really, really hot. We've got a few close ones there as well. Down Matt Tesserario is fighting there with Thomas Cena and Timothy Schmellenberg down in 8th, 9th and 10th. Those boys are having a go there. Oh, look at that. Ducky is not giving up, has he?
No,
he's
absolutely.
still having a go. He's getting in the mirrors.
He's chucking the kids, the cats and dogs, the kitchen sink and everything at this one here to try to get that track
He
position
is.
at the front.
He's
here
got to
so
be
we can get some
careful.
clean air.
He's got to be careful. This is exactly why he's got to be careful, because Marcus Watson's no slouch. If he sees Dougie get out of position, he's going to lose it there. Definitely what's happened. Dougie has just been too eager to get past there and has given Marcus Watson the opening. Marcus taking that through to second place now. He's got the pressure on the boys at the front. So Dougie Gowan's still the fastest on track. Joshy Horton is now putting pressure on Dougie Gowans. Look at this. 4 wide, 3 wide, 2 wide. Tucking in. Dougie's tucked in. Doesn't want to make the same mistake again that he did with Watson. Doesn't want to leave the door open. Doesn't want to leave anything open because the flies get in, mate. We're in Australia. Anything can creep through those doors.
Absolutely. You get yourself a nice red back in there too.
You definitely want to check your. One thing I always do, no matter what I do, when I put my boots on, me steel caps, I always check for spiders. Always check for spiders. Tell you what, these boys are cracking it on. We're at the 12-minute mark. Car 61 has called something in. Oh, we've got Joshy King and Greggy Johnson off track, and Matty Few. Matty Few has just asked for a tow. So what do we have here? Going 2 wide. One slow down, let the other one through. Oh, I tell you what, I don't think that was Joshy's fault, but the boys downstairs will unpack that. There was definitely something that went adrift there. I'm not sure who changed line or who didn't. Mark Cochran go apex. Joshy King is still going. Carnoti 1 has just called something in. Joshy King, he's having a look at that. Schmellenberg's taking the inside line there. Is he just pulled out in time?
Yep.
Okay, the 2 cars that are off track are allowed to tow. Here we go.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't look at this battle up there at turn 1. That's going to be pretty typical. Last of the late breakers. You got to remember that it's sometimes it's about following them as well too for a couple of laps there and then making your attack later on. Not necessarily always good to be out the front breaking that tow because it makes yourself very vulnerable to the rest of the field.
Okay,
that nice slipstream.
We've missed something. Danny Davidson has got some damage by the look of it. He's dropped a few places down. Marcus Watson is leading the race now with Dougie Gowans behind him. So it looks like Danny is dribbling back to the field. He is being so unlucky. Good pace for his season 2, but if something was going to go wrong, it goes wrong for Danny at the moment. He's just been so unlucky. Can we see what happened to him?
I don't see anything actually from race control messages coming up there with him, unfortunately.
Nothing in contact zone or anything like that?
Nothing about even coming off track.
All right, something must have missed. We'll have to find out a bit later. Marcus Watson is now the lead for us, ladies and gentlemen. He's in first place, followed by Dougie Gowans, and third by Joshy Horton. Jason, how's Alex and Jacob doing? Who has? Nathan Barney.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably still recovering from the lashing that JP gave him last season. He's had some good pace in the past, but he's just he's a bit too. Oh, look, he's just lost the rear end there. He must have been off a bit earlier. The tires are dirty. How's Jacob and Alex going? Alex is where has he gone? Jacob is I can't even see him on the thing at the moment. Jacob Lucas is in 17th place. And Alex is disappeared. I can't even see him on the grid. Is he gone? There he is in 36th place. So he's, I think he had an incident early on.
Keegan's got off track.
Oh, just left the track and come back on.
Come back to this nice little three-way fight here. Around currently your P10, just inside your P10 position, you got Madeline in the mix there, you got Timothy, you got Thomas, that's the law firm between those 2 drivers. Jamie Davis, Callum, and Nick, I think, is just further down than that one. So, follow through the S's.
Oh, car 996 is getting a 30-second stop and hold for multiple incidents on a lap incident. So he must have been involved in a few things there. That's for
Around the outside, mate.
Matthew Fu.
They tall or short on that one.
Ooh. That might have been, he might have been letting the blue flag bar.
Yeah.
Let us know how it all sounds. Are we sounding good? Are we sounding great? Can you hear enough of the excitement through the cars? Because we're going to tweak things as we go, make sure everything's cool. Nathan Varney is in the pits, so it looks like could be the first of the pitters. We are at, that must be for damage, because that's we're at the 16, 17 minute mark. It'd be way too early for a normal pit. Look at these two going 2 by 2. Schmallenberg racing there with, who's he got there beside him, mate? That's Callum Hodgkinson, is it? Yep. Oh, Matt Tesario. Yeah.
Around the outside, Matty. Don't go too far on those marbles. There shouldn't be too many of them just yet. We're only 16 minutes into this race, with 43 minutes remaining. But, yeah, you get a little exploring out there, my friend. You may be exploring the kitty litter as well.
Definitely. It looks like we've got a battle on here too, because we've got Callum Hodgkinson has been drawn into this too. So Matt Tesario and Schmallenberg, these three boys are up and around their sort of pace, so they're doing really well. If nice and loud and clear, cars could be a little louder. Cool, thank you there for Mr. Loretti. Should be out on track, Mr. Loretti. Oh, just as we see it, they've mounted each other. All three have been involved. My God, that's Schmallenberg, Callum Hodgkinson and Tesario. After a great little bit of driving so close to each other, things just went all kaputski. Oh, we might have to unpack that one a little bit.
Somehow, yeah. That was...
Yeah. Come across, they've missed each other.
Yeah.
Oh, he's come across too far.
Almost did a Mark Webber.
I reckon that might be on I think that might be on Tesario. He's in the blue car. I think that might be on him. Oh, look at the car in the back that went through. Who was that copped it? Oh my God, that was another car that got involved. Hold your brakes there, Cal. Hold your brakes. Oh man, that sucks. That really sucks. It's unfortunate. Great bit of racing there, guys, but you just got to leave each other a little bit more room in these cars. Those wheels, the rubber on those wheels, they lock in and will rip you out.
And these cars are light too, so they fly.
Yeah, well, we saw one of them.
Somersaults and all sorts of stuff over since they've been introduced to iRacing. So here we go. Our race leader's still out there, Marcus Watson at the moment. They're from Doug Gowans, and they've got a 2 seconds and change gap there down to Darren. So they're trying to get away up the road here, but they're going to come to traffic probably, no doubt. So we've got a lot of cars.
I did tell you, Faye, he was going to move himself up the top end as he goes through. Joshy Horton, I thought he might be a bit further up tonight. Maybe he's just fuel saving. I know he's got a lot of pace in him. His last lap was a 1:48, so I'm not sure what happened there. He must have had a bit of an off or something like there, because that's like 10 seconds slower than he's off track again. So he must be having a few issues there for him. Mitchie Noble's doing exceptionally well. The Pro-Am is in 4th place, up 2 places. Some of these guys, look at this. Jamie Davis up 30 places. That is sensational. Jason Depp up 21 places. Andrew Martin up 18. Kevin Wakefield up 13. Stevie Bax up 13. Some great driving there. Joshy King, my driver, up 15 places. So there's some good movers out there, but a lot of that is due to some of the boys taking each other out. The incidents haven't been that bad, have they, Dean? They've just been just light touches that have just... Oh, what the hell was that? That was Jason Depp. It looked like he's hit the barriers on the way into the pit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find him. He's back in pit lane now. Pit lane up at...
I wonder if he's got him some penalty then there as well.
Battle for P1 still brewing up in your pitches between these drivers. 2.5 second gap almost now to P3 of Dazza. They got traffic everywhere to navigate through. Once again, I can't show you a track map, unfortunately. That'll be added in the future. Things are a little delayed on when I'm clicking to select the drivers as well too, so I'm just trying to make sure that's all panning out the best. So that's probably because we've got a stacked grid there of 38 brave souls tackling the bend.
Yep. I can't wait to hear what the boys think of this track. I know that they've been waiting for it. I think there's 7 different track layouts for this track, so it'd be interesting to see what the other layouts go like as well. So a lot of fun to be had. Duncan Gowans has still got the fastest lap of the 1:36.623, but Marcus Watson is not too far on that lap pace. He's only 4 1,000ths behind as far as fastest lap. No, it's amazing how and actually Loretti mentions Dougie is just pulling away from Fahey, and it wasn't too long ago where Dougie was nowhere near the pace of Darren Fahey, and it's changed around a lot. Dougie has done some real well. Kevin Wakefield and Stevie Daniels have both gone off track. Not sure if that's an incident or not, but down the bottom there. But everyone is sort of pulling out on each other now. Wakefield's off again. Jacob Lucas is in the pits. This could be first of our pitters. Oh, both spin. Oh, looks like Kev did a code brown when he saw the car in front of him spin and spun off. Yeah, and he's probably got dirty tyres as well.
Said I did the same thing for her. That's drivers driving using the car as a racing line and not their own racing line. Difficult to do when you're in the cockpit right now, as you can currently see of Dougie, because trying to spot your braking point, well, he's got a big car call of the team SRW Motorsports entry right in front of him. He's trying to chase through the S's.
So our 3-car pile up between Callum Hodgkinson, who was it? It was Schmellenberg, Hodgkinson, and Tesario.
Mm-hmm.
Netcode.
Really?
Yeah, it was Netcode that spun the rear of one of those cars into the other, which was unfortunate. So that was there. There was another incident as well. They've just called out. I don't know which one it is. And that was Netcode as well too. I'm not sure if RC can hear us or not, but if they've got time, let's see if that little tool we use for putting the RC results on screen would be awesome right now, but that's okay. Look at this, trying to break the toe.
Confused.
Trying to break the toe. Look at that. Look how much pace he's getting out of it.
And you haven't come up to the turn.
That's a mega toe, and he's going to make it. Well done there by Dougie Gowans. He's shown some really good driving there. He's got the last exit really close. He's got really close to the beginning of the straight and made it work for himself. Or has my Marcus Watson thought, you know what, might be time for you to lead for a while, mate, and let me feel safe.
Yeah, that's the thing as well too, because being out the front, you become very vulnerable in this track, especially down that main straightaway. So you've got to, balance it out, and I'm sure Marcus is going to fight that one back. Of course, the ultimate time to do it is on the last lap, and if you get that good exit out of the corner, it's going to be close to cross the line. As you can just see Jamie Davis there navigating his way past traffic as well too, as he's trying to chase down Thomas.
Richie Noble's just called in blue fag, guys not letting them through, so couldn't quite see who it is around. It's hard to tell without the track map at the moment. With that not being available.
Andrew show, yeah,
Andrew Cowan and Andrew Proctor. 3/10 there. Cowan is behind him at the moment, hunting down Joshy Horton. Has set the fastest lap in the last lap with a 1:36.254. Extremely fast.
Yep, we're clean out. We're still seeing a battle up here at the moment. I could actually go back to the Andrew and Andrew, sorry, because they are side by side here. That's a battle for 17th and 18th places, but you have to give it to Andrew Cowan. He's up 18 places as our race leaders, plural, are in pit lane, and make that a whole bunch stacked coming in.
Oh, everyone following him in. We're at the 24-minute mark. And then look how close they are to each other. He's almost inside him. They've got to be careful with the patches that iRacing does, because you're ghosting a car. You can quite easily get done by iRacing as well. So they've got to be very careful. Oh, look, Marcus Watson's actually inside the safety car at the moment. Dougie Gowans is gone. Oh, they're inside each other. They've got to be careful when they get to that main line. If they're inside each other, it's going to pop.
Yep.
What are they doing? It's going to pop.
It could.
Oh, he's just got out in front of him, and no incident at all. That is crazy. I wonder if either one of them got a 1X for that, because... Oh, there you go. I knew it was going to be called. Dougie Gowans has called that pit exit, because I'm pretty sure he's not allowed to do that. Marcus should have pulled out or pulled behind, because ghosting out of that pit exit is really dangerous now, because we've had cars in the pit lanes when they've touched, they contact. So it'll be interesting what they might be a readdress here.
It'd be interesting, because I always say you should not allow ghosting in pit lane, but tell them make it.
No, but I don't think. I can't remember what our rule says about it, but there is something in our rules about it. It evades me at this very moment. But I'm pretty sure that you can't go through the the pit there. So I think there might be a readdress there by Marcus Watson.
You can see there's a black flag next to his name there.
Okay. So what's that saying? What is that black flag? Is that an iRacing black flag?
It should be. I'm just, once again, this is brand new in the software too.
This is brand new software, yeah. So that was a meeple before. That could be an iRacing black flag.
Yes. I think it very much might be. I'm just looking at the flag.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see shortly. We'll see shortly, see what's going on there. But we are at the 26-minute mark, viewers. 15 laps in, and a lot of action had all the way through. We're going to see everyone's going through the pits now. We've got Ray Oliver battling it off the track somewhere back there, so I'm not sure where he's at the moment. Dean Sikvich has come out of the pit, my little brother. And we are gapping out everywhere. The only ones that... Well, it says here that Greg Barber's pitted, but I don't think he has he?
No.
No.
Our race leader's not pitted.
Okay, so iRacing is playing funny bugger. Here we go. There you go.
Yep.
Okay, I was spot on.
So he comes in now, actually. There's a meatball flag and there's a black flag. That's currently what's been added. So it's a black flag that's on Marcus.
So Marcus Watson's had to readdress to Dougie Gowans. He's readdressed.
Yes.
But that black flag that's sitting there beside it could be an iRacing one. It could be something that Marcus needs to serve maybe for, I don't know what iRacing could have done it for, but we'll see what happens as it all unfolds. Danny Davidson, who had the issues earlier on, is making his way through. He's just passing Darren Fahey and making his way through. He's got himself into 4th place. My pit says that that everyone's pitted at the moment, but I don't think that's correct. I think STK is playing funny buggers.
We'll show you up there. It's saying that our leader's in the pit lane, but he's not currently in the pit lane. I don't think Greg's already in and out. Oh, no, it's just coming in.
Oh, he's in there now. Okay, so that's his first pit then.
Yep.
So he's last of the pitters. Let's see where it's going to bring him out. It's probably going to bring him out about... He was at 11th earlier on, so maybe it'll get him out there. Stevie Banks has gone off track. Okay, Marcus Watson's in the pit, so he's doing a drive-through. That must be an iRacing drive-through.
Yeah, it's got to be an iRacing black flag, I believe.
Yep, don't know what it's for, but he's not going to be happy.
That's probably got to be something to do with that shenanigans out of the pit lane exit that we saw.
Is he doing a stop and hold, or he's doing a stop and hold?
Stop and hold.
He might have a stop and hold from iRacing. Maybe he's done a pit entry or something, or speeding into pits or something.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see, but that's cost him a podium. He is all the way down into 12th place there, coming out where Andrew Proctor is. Nick Schmellenberg's had a bit of off. Here we go. Look at these guys coming down the back.
Make it full wide. Yes.
Oh, look at this.
All right, if you've got small children in the room, look away. This is not going to end well.
This is not going to end. Who's going to be the smart one here? That's what I'm asking. Who's going to back off a little bit? Nice work by all 4 of the boys. That's really well done. God almighty. That could have gone very shaky very quickly. Who's that? Banks has got Hudson, Tyler Sheaf, and Callum Hodgkinson, and Ray Oliver. All 4 of those boys having a bit of fun there. Little bird's eye view there from Stevie Banks. That was a bit of a pun there. They're Pelicans.
Oh, I just got it.
Yeah. There's a few boys out there, Jet, that have done it really, really well. Few boys that have been a bit unfortunate at the moment. Jamie Davis is actually up 32 places. He is the big mover of the night so far, like by miles compared to everyone else. I'm not sure where you're going with Jacob getting 29. No, Jacob Lucas has got 9 places up at the moment. So the rest are sitting at 11 with Stevie Banks, Jason Depp 12, Andrew Cowan 15 places. But another off track by Proctor. Looks like he's got out in the dirt and having a bit of a picnic by himself. But Dougie Gowans, here we go, all teams race control. My brother and co-owner of SRW has got himself a drive-through penalty.
Oh dear.
Yeah, naughty boy. There he is in the background over there, going for a drive-through. So just goes to show there is no favouritism. We punish just like the rest. Dougie Gowans has got himself 3.5 seconds on Danny Davidson. Danny Davidson, who passed Darren Fahey not too long ago, is in second place and is hunting him down. Danny's last lap was a 1:36.5. Dougie's last lap was a 1:37. So that's 5 tenths he caught up there. He's currently 3.4 seconds behind. The fight is on. Darren Fahey is 2 seconds behind Danny Davidson. And Mitchy Noble, who is the lead Pro-Am, is 3 seconds off the pace of Darren Fahey. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it pans out in the last, what do we got? 28 minutes. So we've got a fair bit of fighting to go, mate. By the time they all went through around the 25-minute mark, so I'm assuming they're going to try to make it all the way through. Will they do another pit stop? That could be the key here as well.
Oh, wow. Kitty litter there from Brad using track to the absolute limits. Yeah, there'll be another pit stop, I would imagine, because they already took that one pit stop about lap 14. I was only about 5 or 6 laps ago, and then you'd imagine they'll take another one a little deeper in this one. Should be a 2-stop strategy for most of the drivers, you'd say, here this evening.
Ooh. Danny Davidson has just laid down a 1:36.088. Ooh. Is there a rule that says you must not shift first to second gear rapidly in the pits to gain a speed advantage? Oh, you mean the paddle trick? I can't remember. We have discussed it before, and I've heard it mentioned. I believe there is a rule for that, but I'll have to get the RCs to confirm that. I know all the rules, but they go in one ear and out the other. I'm too old, mate. I am. Brain it gets faded. Yeah.
Rules? What rules? Now, of course, there are rules that we have here.
Yeah, he started from pit lane. That's probably why it's not giving us the full trajectory. It says 9+, but yeah, that's if he started from pit lane. That's a cracking job there by Jacob.
Spin in front.
Whoop.
I'm sure that was Jamie Davis. Might have had a little spin.
Yeah. Strength of field a lot of it doesn't really work these days, Sue, because a lot of boys don't really do any officials. They mainly focus on leagues because these cars fall apart quite easy in officials, and it's more frustrating than anything else. A lot of these boys will focus just on racing in open wheel leagues, and there's a few of us around now that do open wheel leagues. Jacob Lucas is now 2 tenths off the back of Thomas Cena, which what we can see right now. Cena smoking up the rear end a little bit, trying to get a bit of action out of the corner. That's cost him a bit of pace. If you can see, Jacob's already catching up on him there from that little slide he took on the way out. Now, he's got to be careful here, Jacob, that these cars do fall apart. You've got to make sure you get that nice and clean. Cena, make sure you leave some space. Nice bit of moving there. Both cars doing exceptionally well. Look at that carbon fibre. That would cost a mitt in the real world, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely. Job done. But Thomas should be able to fight back if he get a good exit out of the final corner and try to take him down the main straightaway with the slipstream.
Yeah.
So that's the Jacob Lucas and Thomas battle.
So he's 3 tenths at the moment. Let's see how much this, when they get to the main straight, how much the draft is actually what the drag is worth, the toe is worth, I should say. Sue, you're also quite welcome to come and join us as well. We have lady drivers in our series as well. And here we go. Look at that. Let's go. Is this the final corner? I think it might be. No. Coming up. He's at the moment, he is 4 tenths. And this is the one you want to know coming out there. 4 tenths, the toe. How much is it going to help?
Yep, it should get down to about 1/10. Probably maybe a little bit too far back to send a late dive. Yeah, there is your breaking point now.
Yeah, 1/10, 2 tenths. 2 tenths worth, so it's not too bad. So if he was right on his noggin there with the 2 tenths like he is right now, he would have done extremely well there. Again, that little bit of dust in that corner releases the rear end a little bit, and it's hard to get the traction down. So these boys are battling on nicely across here. Everyone else is gapped out a little bit. We are gambling that there'll be another pit start at some point.
Yeah, should be, I would imagine. with the fuel
Yeah.
load that the drivers have, the capacity that they
Lachlan
use.
J now on the back of Andy Cowan. He's got himself at 3/10 at the beginning of the straight. This could be on. This could be Cowie's trying to break the toe, but he's not quite doing enough to get away. Jay's got it in. Lucas J is going to go under brakes. He's going to be able to take him. Is he far enough up to him? He's not. Oh,
Forced
Cowie's
him.
got Code Brown and
Yep.
done a bit of a mischief there to himself. He's let his rear end go, and Jay is putting pressure on him, but will the pressure last? He's got... Oh, he's just not quite far enough up, is he? Cowie's just doing enough to keep it there, but looks like his tyres might have been burnt out a bit too.
This will be the switcheroo. He's trying to go around the outside, just cut to undercut back on the inside, spot the apex, going to power. No, broke a little bit too early on that case around there. It's gone off the racing line here. A little defensive work you can see there from Andrew Cowan from the cowanmusic.com. You can see on the back there. So tune in to that performance sim racing driver and see what he's got to throw some tunes in while you're race driving.
Yes, exactly. He's got some dulcet tones too. So yeah, he's quite welcome. 5,000 rating. You've got to remember we have got pro AMs and AMs here. So there's a lot of AMs in this field too, which brings the numbers down. So we've got a few very high caliber drivers in here that are very, very, very good. Here we go. Caution,
King's had
turn
a
6.
mistake,
Could be a
let's
safety
see.
car, mate. Could be a safety car.
Yeah, this could be because
Here
of
we
the
go. Joshy King's taking the inside line. Going through there.
Oh,
Oh, someone's gone straight through the back of him.
big time.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Safety car has been called.
Right, okay.
Safety car has been called. Wow, that is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. What's that going to do? Are we going to get drivers going in for an early pit here?
Yeah,
This
that's going to
could
be.
the
Will they
perfect
have
spot.
enough? You got 22
Yeah.
minutes
Here we
left
go.
in this
Couple
race.
ducked in.
Yep.
Yep,
here we
Ducky
go.
Gowans is in. Oh, there we go. We've got...
Oh,
guys-
we have a crash
hit
in
each
pit
other.
lane.
Hit incident.
Who is that?
Oh, my God. Oh,
Let's see.
who was that?
Further up, it must be.
Who was that?
haven't got anything from race control message coming through there. That's big.
Yeah, that's what I said before, Project 36, yep. Someone has gone right in the back of one of those cars.
Saying something about Peter going off track, but now Peter's out on the track, so it's not an off track. It's literally just a smash.
Oh, so 996. Who's 996? That is...
Matthew.
Okay, it looks like Matty Fu got rear-ended there, and he's got himself an iRacing black flag because it's accelerated him through there, so there's nothing much we can do. Oh, Rushy thinks it was Greg Johnson that came through and impacted that car. Can we
I
get a
would
different
have
angle?
to rewind it. I would have to rewind
Yeah,
it back here. I
that's
don't
okay.
really like doing it too much, but we probably have
Yep.
to see it because
Can
I
we get
can't
a
get the
different line?
incident before. Yeah, we'll have a look.
There we go. And what's
Oh,
he
it's the
done?
last
Oh,
bit.
he's
He
changed his
didn't-
mind the last
yeah.
minute.
Changed his mind.
Oh, no. Okay, lucky it was only two cars involved, so it was only Matty Fu and Greggy Johnson, so it looked a lot worse from the original angle, didn't it? It looked like there was a couple of cars involved.
Yeah.
But the safety car is out there, and he's got control of the field. We are at the 39-minute mark. We've got 20 minutes to go for this spectacular bit of driving out there by these boys.
And on top of it, my friend, how many of those, everybody out there like and subscribe to, how far are we away? I thought you said we're about
How
three
far
or
are
so
we
away.
away? I reckon, let me just refresh my screen. I'll tell you what, you bunch of slackers, if we haven't hit it tonight, I'll tell you what.
We will end
I'm
this
going to town on you
broadcast.
peeps.
I'll end this broadcast right now if we don't hit it. No, I wouldn't want to do that to all the poor drivers out there to put all this work in.
YouTube studio.
But-
I'm going to my YouTube studio.
Support them. Support this fantastic
Oh,
racing
it's
league.
still, there's no one's liked and subscribed in the last hour and a half. Listen, peeps, we are
Yep.
at 1,497.
Call up your mates. Call up your family. Call up
97.
everybody. Just say,
23.
jump on YouTube right now. Jump to SRW TV. Just search for SRW TV in YouTube, or send them the link, and then just go click
Yep.
that subscribe button. It'll mean wonders.
Yeah,
And you
click
got to
it,
remember
click
too,
it.
sponsors love that. It's more money into leagues. Is more
Yes,
money
it does.
in the pockets of drivers.
Look,
helps
it's,
people race
know,
everything.
Without people like MOZA and the Warren and Brown tools, we literally would not be broadcasting. all our sponsorship goes straight back into paying for the RC team, paying for the broadcasting. So without them, believe me, there will be no show. The amount of subscriptions we get does not cover even one league.
Yeah,
it's
tough.
At the moment.
It's motorsports, isn't it? In the virtual world, it's tough to get sponsors and to raise funds and stuff like that. And of course, in the real world of motor racing, it's ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. It is. There's no difference to it at all. What makes the real world motorsports go around does exactly the same here. You know that Formula One, the stewards around the track are all free.
Yeah,
they all do that for nothing.
Yeah, voluntary.
You know, we're talking. I still trip out about that. That these people do that for nothing.
I know. Meanwhile, you got all these, advertisers and all that sort of stuff that are sitting there, are invited into the pit lane garages to paddock club passes, stuff like that, which are worth
I don't
tens
get
of
that.
thousands of dollars. And then they sit there and I've been to a couple of paddock passes before, my friend down in Melbourne and stuff like that. They sit there and talk around the tables and stuff like that while the racing's going on. I'm out in the balcony going, "What are you doing?" You've got the prime view here, and of course, because they're not real fans, they've just been invited because they're a part of, advertisers and stuff like that. I'm like, give the real fans those seats and the opportunity there to enjoy that experience, but that's just the way it goes. Lap cars are allowed to unlap themselves, as you can currently see the pictures there, so Danny's still in the lead of this run, but you've got to restack them and re-rack them and do it all over again with 17 minutes and change left in this race.
Just heard one of the drivers that was unlapping complaining about weaving cars. So they've still got cars that are being unlapped. So viewers, we will have our normal split screen back next week. We just haven't enough time to prepare it for all the new broadcasting that we're doing at the moment, and a lot of things that we've changed that you can see on screen flashing.
Steve there, you can see. He's got a little meatball flag next to his name there. Steve Penn.
Yeah, Stevie Daniels. Where is he?
He's right there, my friend. He's currently running in 17th place, but with the meatball.
Oh, look, Alright, there's a few more cars coming through that are going to go through and be unlapped. There's a big field tonight, so it's these boys downstairs and girls have done an amazing job. There's 39 cars on track. So, what's happened to Greggy Johnson? He's still in the pits. He's probably got no repairs left. So he's still in the pits. So 39 on track tonight. Spectacular driving out there. Here we go.
Pace car peeling away.
Yes, he is pulling away. Danny Davidson has control of the field. No more weaving. The call was no more weaving. Danny Davidson is now controlling the pace. Once the safety car is in the pits, he will be given control of that. Oh, they've hit each other under the safety car. What the hell?
That's Callum.
Oh, my God. Has he been...
Yeah, I think it was, anyway. We're going green flag racing.
We agree. We'll review that a bit later. Danny Davidson has taken the line. He's moved out a little bit. We've got Joshy Horton going left and right in the back of Dougie Gowans, trying to get the pressure on early. But Danny Davidson got a nice clean break. He's pulled away very, very nicely. Just behind them, looks like Darren Fahey and Lucas are going side by side. There's a little bit of dust there. Someone has gone out wide. I'm not sure who that is. I think that might have been...
Callum.
Mitchie Noble. No, it's not. It's Callum Rosenator. Look at these boys go. Nice, clean... Yep, restart procedures been called in. So they're having a look at it to see what's going on. You can't pass before the control line. Stevie Daniels has got that thing. He's in the pits fixing his car. But Danny Davidson is pulling away very, very quickly. He has got 8/10 on Josh Horton, who has managed to get past Dougie Gowans through all that kerfuffle and dust that we saw. But Jacob Lucas is putting some mega pressure on. We've got a pit lane starter, Jacob Lucas. He's got himself all the way to 5th place, and he's putting the pressure on a veteran out here of Darren Fahey. Darren Fahey is a very wily old cat on this track, so he knows how to position his car to avoid cars getting past him, but looks like Lucas is going to keep pushing. And behind him, our race director, Greg Barber. He has got himself back up into 6th place. Well done.
Oh, there's a bit of weaving, but that's okay until you get to your braking point right there. Elect to where you're going to park the car in the middle of the road, make it very difficult to do these overtakes. Brake at 50, just slipped off a little bit. 5th gear on the loud pedal. Really right out there. Of course, from Greg.
Yeah, a little bit ambitious. He's got the pressure now of Jamie Davis, 3/10 behind him. Davis has got the drag all the way through, so he's going to be putting the heat on as we speak. But have a look at them in the back there, all going too wide, trying to break their toe as well. Sioux Ridge, far at the bend, looks like it's a track put on a paddock. It pretty much is. That's what they've done. They've just spent a shitload of money on the facilities and quality of the surface and stuff like that, and the runoff areas to comply with all FIA. So it is Formula One ready. But the difference between this and other tracks you'll see around the world is not much difference. Just they just whack up these temporary stadiums and off it goes. Andrew Martin's having a look here from Get a Grip.
Just not sure that they'll ever get Formula One here, of course, because all the other infrastructure has to be in place too to transport all the people. And of course, Formula One these days just want to jam people in. It's kind of like airlines do, isn't it? How many people can we possibly fit in a track there and sell? How many tickets we can possibly sell is what it's all about these days.
Look, Silverstone's not too different to this. It's very far out too. One of the key figures as well is how far away they are from an airport. Yeah. I think it's got to be within a 2-hour flight of a helicopter is one of the rules as well. So I think they'd manage that quite easily in Adelaide. They wouldn't want to go Northern Territory.
Yeah, remember when Adelaide came alive in 1985?
Yeah.
Formula One back in the day.
Yeah. We have got 12 minutes left roughly with these boys smashing it out there. Danny Davison's still got the fastest lap of the 1:36.088. He hasn't cracked the 36s yet like he did in qualifying. Joshy Horton is 1.4 seconds off the back of him. Dougie Gowan's 1.5. But Dougie Gowans has got a gaggle of cars behind him at the moment. He's got Darren Fahey, 8/10, Jacob Lucas, 7/10, Greg Barber, 2/10 on the back of Lucas, putting the pressure on. Jamie Davis, 7/10, Ray Oliver, 9/10. So all the way to 8th place, Dougie Gowans has got him behind him.
Yeah, Greg's going to set up the inside here at the moment. I think he feels that Jacob is struggling a little bit there for the Murray Performance Racing entrance. But it ain't over yet until Barney waves that checkered flag in approximately 12 minutes' time as to where these drivers are going to be. Jacob, though, one of the biggest gain. Well, Jamie Davis behind him, actually, for the Project 36. He is the 31 places up, having a lovely moment in this. Probably wondering, what if his qualifying performance was right up a lot better?
Well, this is it. He's got to get that through. He's a new dad, so he's probably got a few responsibilities that he's got to go through for his racing, like I used to do when I used to get on track. But interesting times. Ooh. What has happened to? Where's Marcus Watson? He's got himself down to where now?
Marcus Watson's 27th currently.
27th. So he had that. Unfortunate. Oh, there's another toe out there. Who is it? It is Joshy King, 91. Here we go. Dougie Gowan's having a crack. He's having a good old stiff on Joshy Horton. He's got the inside line. He's got it well. Horton's taking a bit of a wider line.
Traffic at the moment.
Blue flag car in the way. Oh, what could it be if that blue flag wasn't there?
Oh, well, he's got more time to give it a crack again, as you said. Yeah. But
049 has just got in trouble for blue flags, giving them warning from 049. Alex is being told to watch where he is and let people through. Oh, I thought that was Dougie. I thought that was Darren Fahey's rear end going. Then the way that camera turned, but
I got the control.
Yeah, you made me think he was spinning out there. I was like, what the hell's going on here? But he's doing well. He's putting the pressure on Joshy Horton. We did say earlier on when Joshy qualified around 8th place that he's going to be a formidable dude out on track. Sean Nugent, hey mate, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're enjoying the show. Ray Oliver's got himself a meatball, so he don't know if he did it to himself or what, but he is going to fade through the pits soon.
Yeah, it's a huge battle back here as well too, but I don't want to take my eyes too far away from the... Look at the gaggle of cars here.
Look how close they are, dipping on the inside. He's trying to take the inside line. There's a bit of dust raising up, but they're all holding their line really well. I can tell you what, I've got to take my hat off to the boys tonight. Doing a sensational job out there. The amount of incidents we've had have been very minimal. Some of late break, that was smart, pulling out by whoever that was in the lighter car. That was very smart. That could have gotten real messy real quick. Cesario's made it through. Here we go. What's going to happen? Everyone's trying to break this toe. Have a look at it.
Yep. That's the difficult part. I think there was a bit of a switcher up front there between
car
Josh
5
and Greg.
Has called something in. Who is car 5? Darren Fahey. There must have been an incident there as he was coming through. But look at these boys. How close is this? The battles are going crazy. Andy Martin, he's got these boys around him, and they're all just going for it. Schmellenberg. You've got Mitchie Noble, Schmellenberg, Andrew Martin. Then you've got Jacob Lucas, who's gone down a few places there with Tesario, Banks, Jay, Cena, and Schmellenberg, all really close.
Ray Oliver's gone off.
Gonna make a go.
Ray Oliver's gone off.
Oh.
That was up further in the field there too. And he's gone off in the kitty litter. He's going to be scrubbing some places currently at the moment down 11th place, make that 12th. He's still got to get that kitty litter off the tyres. He's going to have no traction.
Yeah, the tyres are...
he's parking
he's pulling off. The car might be finished.
Yeah. I think he had
He's got a black flag, but why is he pulling over? He's got a black flag.
Oh no, he's lost it on his own here. Yep. Too many beans.
107's got a meatball. See, he's done that on his own, so I don't know why he's pulled up. Maybe he's blown something up. I'm not sure. It's a bit hard to tell. Look at these boys going there. Keegan Caldwell here. He's got a pressure on the outside. Got the inside line there by Tyler Sheaf on the outside. These boys are former teammates. Oh, no, actually, they're not former teammates. Tyler Sheaf used to race for Velocity Sim Labs. And they're going for it like crazy. Nice and clean. Keep it clean. Tyler, be careful. Give him some space. Going some well. Under brakes, they're 2 by 2. He's got the inside line there. Tyler's pulling back. And then behind them, we've got... Who's that that's pulling behind him? Jason Depp. Jason Depp's putting the pressure on as well.
Yeah, he can seize the 2-for-1 special here on these two drivers if they make any mistakes. At the same time, he can't be afford to be sitting around too long as well, too. There's only 6 minutes remaining in this race, which give or take is going to give you about
running out of
4
time.
laps at best.
Danny Davidson, who I did say earlier on, has had his share of bad luck. He's recovered quite nicely. He is now 3/10 off the front of Dougie Gowan's. Done exceptionally well. His last lap was a 1:36.332. Dougie Gowan's 1:36.386. So there's not much in it at all. Joshy Horton actually last lap was faster than... I know, it was a 1:38 actually, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, the big battle for P3, I think, with Greg
Right
hunting him down at the moment, Greg Barber, is probably the
928.
closest.
He's got a drive through for contact. Who was 928?
928. Good question.
I might not have heard the right number. Hang on, let me just press the space button here so I can see. Nicholas Martin. He's got himself a drive-through. Okay. Incident responsibility. So he's got himself a drive-through at the moment. Ray Oliver in the pits fixing that car up. Lachlan J is coming out of the pits. If any of these boys now that didn't pit when the safety car comes out, they're going to need to pit still.
Yeah, going to be throwing away some great positions late in this race.
Yeah.
By doing it. Everybody came down majority on lap 22 or 21 so far in the field.
Very nicely done.
Mitch Noble's got a black flag. P11. And
That
10.
might be an iRacing one.
Yeah, that's an iRacing black flag.
Yeah. No, he's got incident responsibility for lap 25.
Ah.
Yeah. So it's something he was involved in earlier on. It's good the way the iRacing has done this new thing for us. It's not too bad at all. We are down, viewers. We are down to the last 4 minutes as they come across the line. They're, again, all trying to break the toe.
I wonder if
Darren Fahey.
Daz is going to take a shot here.
Darren Fahey on Greg
Yep.
Barber.
Oh, make it stop,
Greg's
but
put the brakes
Yeah.
on. That was almost like a Maverick move. Just put the anchors on early. to the
Mitch
flyby.
Nobles had to go in and serve that black flag, so that's why you see him dropping into pit road there at the moment, which will drop him way out of the top 20,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, he's had a really good night, man. If he'd clean of incidents, he'd be there. Replay of what happened with Fahey and Horton Barber earlier on. We'll see if we can find it, mate.
Yeah. Horton.
At the moment, the timing tower is.
Yeah.
Oh, Horton's just having a bit of a drift off. Boys are still going for it quite nicely. We're going too wide here. Thomasina. Oh, look at that. Nice and clean, leaving each other room. Well done, lads. Oh, nearly got the rear end of him. Nearly. Was there contact then or not? It looked like it might have hit
like
the
there
J-bar.
was just a tiny bit, but it doesn't look like it's too bad.
Yeah.
We got
I call it the J-bar because it's
battle
got
up
J
there
written on it.
between Tyler,
Yeah.
who looked like he just got past, but we had to go continue this huge battle for P3, and Greg's off.
Oh, what's he done? Mr. Breaking point?
Yeah, looks like it, unless it was contact, but just quickly, we can have a quick ease at that replay there. If there was contact, or if he's just lost it on his own. This is Greg.
Oh, he's missed his break point. He's nearly hit him. Code Brown. Yep. We haven't had a chance to find that other incident, have we?
Who was that again, sorry? With?
It was with Joshy Horton, Darren Fahey and Greg Barber. At the moment, it is all tapped out. It's looking like at the moment we've got Danny Davidson leading Dougie Gowans and Joshy Horton for the top three. Darren
And what
Fahey
lap was
is
that on?
1 point.
That you were looking at that.
Would have been about 2 or 3 laps ago.
Yeah, okay. It's this one.
So, Joshy Horton.
It's just an off-track excursion there. That's probably just counted
off
that.
track.
Yeah.
No, so it wasn't that one.
To go to... There's a recent one. But I think that's another similar off-track. I don't see anything...
Yeah, I can't see it unless you got it.
Unless
If you can tell us the lap it was on, Adrian,
Could be
we'll
lap
show us. I'll
21.
find it. But it's
Might-
not showing up as an
no.
incident on the system.
Yeah, that's just a little snap.
Oh,
of
that's
oversteer there
Joshy
for
just
Josh
losing the
as well.
front end.
Yep.
He's pushing that thing like crazy, isn't he? Drives on the edge, that dude. Drives on the absolute edge. These boys, look at this go. Brady Hudson, oh, he's having a look. These boys, Callum Rosenator on the inside. These are two SRW Super Formula Light admins looking at each other here very, very tightly. Oh, that is very, very close.
Some trading paints there right now, my friend.
Oh,
Bit of door
look at
banging.
this. He's making it through. He's done a great job there. He's passed Jacob Lucas just then, so he's got on the back of Brad. He's taken the inside line of Brad Hudson there. So here he goes, Rosenator. Oh, Brad Hudson is done by both of them here, but he's got the drag. He's taking the out. He's staying out wide, so he's doing the right thing. Hopefully he'll be able to tuck it back in. He has. He's got the momentum coming through. Will they come through to the end? They're going 3 wide. Hudson's taking the outside line. Under brakes, taking the nice line beautifully. Well done. He might get all both of them, Rosenator and Jacob, on this, but he's got to take the exit through there nicely and keep going. He's got momentum, but looks like Rosenator might keep this one. But it's not over.
No.
Oh, just as he says it.
Yeah.
Look at that. Well done by Bradley Hudson.
Yeah, he's got to hold it, but contact.
Oh, no, guys, come on. You did that so well up until then. Oh, man. Oh, that'll be unpacked. They'll have to unpack that there. They did so well. These guys are going to just give that little bit more room when there's 3 of us around there, because you just need it just to keep it just that just a bit cleaner.
Oh, we
These
checked the
cars
flag.
drift a
We
little
just
bit.
missed it. Danny has crossed the line. Danny has won the race. Oh, sorry about that, Danny.
Eisenhausen. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
Danny Davidson comes across the line with Dougie Gowans, followed by Joshy Horton, Darren Fahey, Jamie Davis, Greg Barber. And that is the race for the front of the grid. Jason Depp, followed by Tyler Sheaf, Timothy Schmellenberg, Matt Tesserero, Thomas Cena, Nick Schmellenberg in 12, Keegan Coldwell, Callum Rosenator. They're the top 15. Damn, we missed that as we come across because the action was just there and ready to go. Oh, man. But what a drive for these boys. That is sensational. We'll have to just watch the replay of that coming across the line, even though he was all on his lonesome. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Davidson coming around the final corner, being followed by Darren Fahey. Darren Fahey gets a podium. Danny Davidson crosses the line and takes it nicely and takes it all the way through. As you can see, Darren Fahey and Jamie Davis and the rest of the boys coming through. Dougie Gowans in second place. That is unreal. He's done well.
Yeah, we've still got some drivers that are still trotting out there.
Oh, mate, the grid
race
is huge. We're still going all the way to 28th place. So Alex is crossing the line, followed by Dean. Now there's Alex Sidzakis. And followed by, I thought Dean was going to cross the line, but I don't know where he is.
There he is, now crossing the line.
Yeah, there he is. His car spluttering as he comes across. That looks like it's had a fair bit of damage. Some of the boys are going straight into the pits. What's with that? There might be, Cowan's got a pit with a meatball. Wow, mate. Well, that was, that was
a lot to recap on for sure. Yeah, as we're going to get our race results.
Mate.
A few people doing burnouts in there. Well, that's a penalty. That's a penalty coming if it was the FIA, but it's not.
So we'll have in the booth tonight, we'll have Danny Davidson, Dougie Gowans, Josh Horton, Jamie Davis for the Pro-Ams win, and it looks like, is that right? Is Greggy Barber the AM? It looks like he's in the AM seat, so he has got himself the AM win. So I'm not sure how that's going to go as we go in the next few races, because we do change the positions around after the third round where everyone gets regraded. So, mate, what a night. Well, I hope the viewers enjoyed it as much as me and you did, because that was a lot of fun.
And there's your unofficial race results currently at the moment. I think it should be very official with Danny and Doug up there. Don't think there was any issues there, as you can currently see. Jamie Davis.
Keep going, mate.
Yep, go ahead.
Dougie Gowans in second, Joshy Horton third, Darren Fahey, Jamie Davis, the leader of the Pro-Ams, Greg Barber, the leader of the AMs, Jason Depp, coming in second place for the Pro-Ams, of Tyler Sheep getting himself a podium in the Pro-Ams, in Nick Schmellenberg getting the second spot, second step for the AMs, and looks like Jacob Lucas is from Murray Performance. That's the first Murray step on there for the amateurs as well. So great job by all the drivers out there. That is a massive grid that's had a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, it's not showing some of the correct categories that these drivers in. We'll certainly have that all sorted out by the next race as well too. This is a dress rehearsal essentially for the main show, although it was officially a race. Of course, we're only going to get better from here.
Cool. All right, what do we got here? All right, let's see who's getting ready to come into the room. Come into the room of doom. Whoa, look at them all line up already, mate. They're ready to go. I don't have Greg Barber in there, but we'll start. Why is Nick Schmellenberg
Greg's
there?
in the waiting room for the race stewards. It looks like.
Yeah, so we've got Dougie Gowans, Jason Depp, Joshua Horton, and Nick Schmellenberg. But I don't see Nick as unless Barbs is a pro. So Nick Schmellenberg as the winner of the AMs by the look of it from what the boys are telling me down there. So we will go with no Jamie Davis. We'll start with Schmellenberg because maybe Barb's isn't in that category. All right, let's drag him down and see how it was out there and see how the new track was. Ladies and gentlemen, the AM winner for tonight at round 1 of season 3 of the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light. Mr. Schmellenberg, how you doing, mate? Oh, you got to unmute yourself, mate. You're muted for some reason. And I can't hear him. Can you hear him, mate? No. Nick, you got your mic muted. So that's something that we can't do. He's sending me a message. He goes, it says you have muted me. Oh, I haven't muted you. I will try and unmute you then from the inside. Do you want to grab the next one in there, mate? We'll grab while I try to unmute him and have a chat to Jason Depp, I'd suggest. See what I can do with Mr. Schmellenberg.
We could just jump down into the green room and just have them one by one, if you want.
Yeah.
When they're called out.
Let's just go quickly broadcast room 1. Let's try that. Let's see if that works. Nick, can you hear us, mate?
Hello?
That's better. I think it's just something with the permissions in that room.
Yeah, it said I couldn't talk in it.
Yeah, well, probably might have been not a bad thing. How are you, mate? How was it out there?
Yeah, good, thanks. Great. I really enjoyed the bend on that track. That was a lot of fun.
It's a new track, obviously. Had you had much practice on it? Was there how the tyres, how was the setups, and was it expectation met?
Yeah, it was. I did a bit of practice. I reckon I probably cut a good sort of 100 to 150 laps over the sort of last couple of weekends just to get used to the track, because when I jumped on it, could not tell where I was going, so I was doing a lot of Jim's mowing. But yeah, overall it's great. It really ate tyres. I took tyres both stops, and I think it was worth it, except for the sketchy first lap. I nearly looped it after the first stop, but overall, great track, great combo of car. It was a lot of fun. Flat through the sort of 3 right-handers. That's pretty awesome in 6th gear. So overall, great track choice.
And how was it with the massive grid?
Look, not too bad, but I think it's one of those rare ones. I qualified sort of in a better position, so I sort of avoid a lot of carnage, which is nice for a change.
Yep.
I was running solidly in P12 until I sort of got caught up in other people's accidents steering across the track, unfortunately. But generally, good. Track's big enough to handle these cars, so it's great.
Yeah, good. It's good. It's good to see. It was nice to watch. It was a lot of fun to watch, mate. And it's good to get yourself a podium at the first start of the season. So we're going to see a title launch for the AMs.
I hope so. That'd be great. I've been close a few times. Come, I think third once or second once as well. So it'd be nice to push it a bit further. Finally
get that cherry, mate. It makes it a bit more hunger, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully, I can do all the races this season too. That's been a killer a lot of the time too.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed for you, mate. We've got 8 rounds to go. A lot of fun to be had. Track selection has been pretty cool from what I can see. Hopefully, the fun will be out there because the drivers, looks like even the AMs are up to a level now where the silly incidents aren't happening as much, which is really good to see.
Yeah, no, this season looks great. I'm looking forward to it. Great track selection. Awesome. Looks like a lot of fun. Last season, I think we started off with 2 smaller tracks with such huge grids. They would have been better towards the back end of the season. Yeah. But overall, this season I'm really looking forward to. It looks great.
Yeah, we do learn from our mistakes. But mate, who gets the Schmellenberg family and Nick Schmellenberg out on track, mate? It's always good to beat the brother, isn't it?
Always. I think he was still ahead of me. Just didn't get a podium because he's up in the Pro-Am. But thanks to the JWN crew for having me. Great to represent those guys. Thanks to Wade. Deliveries look amazing as always. I'm loving the new orange we're running back into last season and this season. And, just thanks to everyone else. Brewed Coffee, our sponsor in Toowoomba. If you're there, go get a coffee. And, thanks to the guys at work that watch, especially Tim. And, see you on track next week.
Excellent, mate. Well, good luck for the rest of the season. And we'll, hopefully for your sake, we might be chatting to you again soon.
That'd be nice. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Take care, mate. Take care.
Bye.
All right, so we've got Jason Debb coming in next. He is the Pro-Am winner. That's why he's in the room, I suggest. Let's grab him in. Mr. Depp, how are you doing, mate? This is becoming a habit, mate. The back of last season and now the start of this season, are we seeing a title contender?
Oh, I don't know. It's only the first race. I got pretty lucky. I stuffed up qualifying pretty bad, so just had to, just knuckle down and take advantage of the opportunities where people were going off and having incidents. So got pretty lucky with this one. I think we'll see how it goes.
Mate, if my memory serves me correctly, I'm pretty sure you said you got lucky near the back end of the season with the podiums you got there as well, mate. Maybe it's not so much luck. Maybe it's driving and getting your car in the right position to take advantage of other incidents.
Perhaps. Yeah, I mean, that's
Perhaps.
definitely, especially starting in P30. It's
Yep.
sort of what you have to do. Just wait for the opportunities to show up and try not to make mistakes. But I made a lot of mistakes in that one. I even got a pit entry penalty because I sort of went in there pretty hot. I think 80 kilometers an hour. Didn't realize it's 40 Ks, and that pit entry is pretty small as well. So I sat there.
Yeah, we did see Greggy Johnson take out Matty Fu coming in a bit hot into the pits in the last safety car. So it was lucky it was only the two of them involved.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, it's pretty short pit entry, so it's something that I guess I didn't really register all that much during my my own practice. So, but
Yeah.
it's all right. It's all right. Just learn and head down.
Okay. And is the bend going to become a favourite for the Super Formula Light races?
Maybe. I don't know. I think, at least for me personally, I definitely struggled getting to grips with the track. I kind of understand why it's called a bend. There's a lot of a lot of technical corners, and I feel like you had to sort of adapt very differently to every single corner. But yeah, maybe. I think towards the end, I was starting to enjoy the flow and the rhythm, and I don't know if anyone else would share that opinion, but. Yeah, we'll see. I wouldn't complain if it showed up again on the calendar for next season.
Good to hear, mate. Good to hear, mate. Who sponsors the team? Who supports you on track, mate?
That'll be shout out to sponsors Serco, Type 1 Foundation, Cheeky Squirt, Chill Out Systems, and that's basically it. They power us through every race,
Excellent, mate.
every season. Yeah.
Don't forget to thank the partner and the family.
Oh yeah, of course. Thanks, family. Thank God, of course. Everything. Well, of course, got to thank the boys in Velocity as well. So
I hope your partner didn't hear me nudging you there, mate. But well done, buddy. Well done on the podium. Good to see you out there. Good to see you out there having fun and getting some results at the back end of the race as well, mate. Looking forward to see how the rest of the season goes for you, mate. I'm tipping you up there for a title fight again, mate. So don't disappoint me, okay?
I'll try not to. But a lot of mistakes today, but head down and learn from it. And on to the next one.
All right, mate. Take care. Good luck, mate.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
All right, Biggles, Dean, we have got the man that has come from, I think he came from 8th place. He started in quality. He had an average quality, but he showed up and I think he ended up getting the fastest lap for a while, but Danny Davidson did get it in the end. We've got the little legend there, the guy that could drive pretty much anything on 4 wheels. I'm not sure what he's like on 2 wheels. Joshy Horton, 3rd place, round 1, season 3. How are you doing, buddy?
Look, I'm on the up and coming. It was an exciting night with lots of up and downs, but I enjoyed it.
It's good, mate. Mate, is there a car that you can't drive?
Anything on dirt, actually.
Anything on dirt? And I bet you really crap in real world.
Well, that's well. I'll find out next year. So I bought a go-kart.
You bought a go-kart? Oh
Yeah.
man, that is that go-karting is a lot of fun. I never did it in any pro series, but I did socially. Me and Dean used to go on a Friday after work and spend 3-4 hours just at a track out in Somerton up in Melbourne here, and just tear it up and have just dogfights, man. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully your pocket can handle it because it's not a cheap sport anymore, mate.
Yeah, look, we'll get there. There's a bit of a saving to go on.
Yeah. How was it, mate? What did you think of the bend?
Pretty incredible track in these cars, actually. I was expecting it to sort of feel a bit dull considering how much air they have, and the track is pretty high speed, so most of the corners were pretty much bang on flat. Turn 9, 10, I think it is, the small right-hander where you go into a line of orange cones, the car unsettles really badly. So
Is that where you went off in the dirt?
a few times, yeah, the car snaps.
Yep. We caught a couple of those.
Yeah, it was a shocker. I was learning how to. Oh, I didn't do any practice for this round, which is not very convenient, but we got through it. But yeah, lots of fun.
Good to see, mate. Good to see. Good to see you having fun. I didn't think you were going to drive the Super Formula Lights this season, but it's good to see you back out on track, mate. Dean, Josh is also part of our RC team. He's out there doing some RC work with the boys as well, and he's learning the ropes in the back end too. So, well done there, Josh. Who gets you on track, mate? Who supports you and the family?
First of all, a big shout out to everybody at SRW for the racing they put on. It looks like we've made a really big step this season to getting into some better racecraft. Lots of new people coming into admin, and overall doing really well. So I thank you all for that. But I race for Vermilion Motorsports, and our sponsors are Race Lab, Burb Designs, Supernova Motorsports, Hymo Setups, Vermilion X Coaching, and thekartshop.com.au.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations. Great work there, and good luck for the rest of the season, mate.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
Cheers, mate. Dean, jump in whenever you want, mate, because you've heard me so far. I can talk underwater.
Right. Yeah, right. I'm just having listened to the drivers have the chin wagon of the fantastic drive and how they felt about the bend.
Well, this next guy is the guy that's responsible for this track with Brad Hudson, putting together this track selections and making sure that all the drivers having a lot of fun. It's the old guns out, Daddy, Grandpa Gowans. How you doing, Mr. Gowans?
Mate, the guns are out. I'm sweating my little behind off here. Oh, what a race. I'm not going to lie. It was a hell of a lot of fun. What a circuit. Unbelievable. I mean, that track is just amazing to drive. What's that?
Positives from everyone so far, mate. Everyone's really loving it.
Oh, the flow is just incredible. When you put your lap together and you're going in and out of those bends, the high speeds coming into a low speed from one gear to another gear, you get that line right. It just feels incredible. I love it. It's a great track.
Well, I might have to do it 8 more times. What do you reckon?
No. I'm not going to lie. I can hardly move my shoulders after that. They're pretty buggered, yeah. Because I mean, you're constantly at the wheel. You're not really getting any respite. The straights aren't long enough just to, just go and just let the tension go out of your shoulder. So it's always there. And if you're running a strong wheelbase, well then, you got to have some definite guns.
Mate, it's what's going on? That's what I want to know. I'm hearing Grandpa Gowans here who is wanting the title.
Who said that? Not me.
I don't know, man. I reckon you've been practicing that a little bit more.
No, I'm just here for the IR.
You're just here for the IR, mate. I reckon you've got a hunger between those ears of yours that it's growing as we speak. Because your pace. I was just saying earlier on, when we early days as the Formula 3s, Darren Fay would be well and truly, a few tenths and seconds faster than you. But mate, you've picked that back. It's switched around.
Oh, look, it's just practice over time, and this is the car that I concentrate on the most because I really enjoy the open wheelers. So, I'm quite used to the characteristics of the car. And, I think I've mentioned before, there's some tracks that I really click with, and this has just turned out to be one of them. I could find the lap time, which was really nice. Others kind of struggled a little bit. I don't think Marcus, I don't think he completely picked up on how to extract the maximum out of the track. So it's just one of those circumstances. Sometimes you click with the track, sometimes you don't.
Yeah. Look, it's a long season. There's going to be a lot of battling going on. It's good to see the names at the pointy end, and it's always good to see. I mean, it's not good to see, but when things don't quite go right for a fast driver, it just lets the other drivers sort of pick up and go, shit. I might have a crack at this tonight.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Well done, mate. Look, thank you for all your work at the back end with Hutto. Hutto's had some amazing racing as well, which unfortunately ended up too wide and a bit of contact in the last few corners. So he was doing a great job.
Yeah, I think he actually qualified P11, did he?
Yes, he did. He did. But
Holy
because of
moly.
him, we missed the actual crossing of the winner over the line because we was just so
Ah.
enthralled in it. But don't worry, we went back and fixed that.
That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Look, that was a really really fun race, and I was just talking to Daddy about it, and he really enjoyed it too, and so did Josh. And Nick popped in and said, "I loved that." So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, as admin of the SFLs, it's a big tick from all the drivers, and they had a lot of fun. So bring on round two.
Bring on round two, mate. 39 cars on the track like this, and
Jeez.
it was a lot better than I expected. There was the back end cars are learning how to get out of the way. They're not creating as many silly mistakes amongst themselves as well. So it's the driving is lifting a notch again for another season. So, mate, congratulations.
Thank you.
I know that you're a privateer, but who do you want to thank?
Oh no, just I'd like to thank SRW and you guys for allowing us to do what we do for fun and enjoy our hobby. And all your sponsors, of course, and the broadcast team tonight and RC, and the drivers for turning up. I'll never miss the drivers. I have a lot of fun with those guys, and I thank them for turning up each and every week and getting out there and having a go with us.
It's awesome, mate. It gives us something to do. Without the drivers, there would be nothing, mate. We'd be just a couple of boys having a bit of a joke and a laugh. But congratulations, mate. Podium for round one. Good luck for the rest of the season, and I'll be chatting to you soon.
Thanks, mate. I was going to say I'd be a richer man if I didn't enjoy this.
Wouldn't we all?
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll catch you later.
Take care, buddy.
Yep.
See yous.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the winner of round one of MOZA Racing Super Formula Light. We did mention that earlier on. He was always in a little bit of bad luck in the last few races, but he's done what he needs to do to get out there and take the top podium step. Danny Davidson, congratulations, mate. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Bit of a surprise after my early laps, but yeah, I'm very happy. Take the win.
Well, at one point, I've got to tell you, mate, in my books, you're one of the unluckiest drivers I've seen in the sort of Super Formula Lights in the last few seasons. And even tonight, I was like, oh, he's having a great run. All of a sudden, it just went south. And what was your mindset like when I think you dropped like about 5 or 6 places at one point?
Yeah, I mean, that's the first time I've hurt my wing on those stupid cones ever, and it had to happen when I'm leading the race. So it's business as usual, really. So I thought I was pretty much done for after that point.
Well, I'm pretty sure that if it can happen, it's going to happen to you. Because we've seen a lot of that happen in season 2 as well, where just a little bit of dirt or even some of the on-track rubble and stuff has gotten your way as well. But, mate, it's a good start to the season. You overcame the front wing. How did you think out there? What was it about the track? Was it something good? Do you reckon it's going to be something special? It's going to be up there with like a Phillip Island or something like that?
Oh, I think I don't really like Phillip Island, to be honest. So I think it's already way better.
I'm with you there.
Way better than that. I think this is a classic track. I mean, it's got everything: flowing, technical, wide. It's an awesome track. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, from what I gather,
I've had a lot of laps.
Sorry, mate. From what I gather, I'm pretty sure they've taken key elements from different like world-renowned tracks. I don't know which elements they are, but things like from Monza. There's sections they reckon they've taken from Silverstone to sort of make a big mold there. I'd have to dissect it at one point, but it sounds like it's going to be world class.
For sure, yeah, for sure. Like a lot of people, they didn't know it and they sort of didn't like it when it came out because it said it's boring because it doesn't have enough trees, but that's got nothing to do with racing on it. When you race on it, you see how awesome it is, yeah. And I did a lot of laps here already, so I was pretty hooked up tonight. So, yeah, now I like it even more.
It's going to be a fan favourite for sure, you reckon?
Yeah, awesome.
Excellent, mate. Well, the race came out in a good way in the end. A lot of Dougie Gowan's pace, mate. I don't know. We're just saying it to him there. He's obviously practicing a little bit more than usual. I didn't really expect him to be up in the top 3 for the whole race. I thought it was going to be between you and Marcus, to be honest. And I thought that Josh would catch up at some point. But he surprised us as well. What's the plan for the rest of the season, mate? Are you finally going to is it going to be another championship?
Well, it's a good start, but I have to try and be very consistent. To try to beat Marcus because he's being so consistent and fast. That's so he's the guy to beat. So number one rule is be consistent and avoid mistakes, silly incidents like tonight, which I sort of managed to get away with.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see out there, mate. It sounds like it's a lot of fun. Sounds like the battles between the boys at the front were really good. On camera, it looked fantastic. I hope we did it some justice. Who supports Mr. Danny Davidson? I know you're a privateer, but I'm sure obviously there's people around you that support you in racing.
Sort of not really. I mean, I just sort of do my
Family?
own thing. No, I just sort of do my own thing. Just come up, show up and race.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thanks to you guys for everything behind the scenes and the broadcast, doing the break broadcast and race control. And yeah, that's about it.
Excellent, mate. Well, we appreciate your persistence and patience, mate. I know it always hasn't been your favourable incidents on track where things just have been going wrong. Maybe this is maybe the hoodoo's gone, mate. Maybe that wing is the last of the things that goes wrong for Danny Davidson. Good luck for the rest of the season, mate. I love it when you're out there fighting with these boys. You put on a great show and a great spectacle for all our viewers to watch. And there was a lot of viewers out there tonight, so it was sensational. Congratulations and good luck for the rest of the season, mate.
Thanks, mate. I'll see you next week. Cheers.
Cheers, Danny.
Yeah, and on top of it, Dan the man had to do it with a couple of restarts too for caution. So it wasn't just get out in the front, which he did at the very start of the race, of course, and then just lead every lap. No, he had to do some serious fighting, as you can see on your screens there. That's back on lap 7 and 8 as well too, when he's fighting his way back up to the front. But
we had a couple of league changes for a while. We saw Dougie taking it for a little while, and then Marcus had it for a while. We thought at one point I thought Marcus was going to get this in the bag, and to be honest, I can't remember what happened to him. To be honest, my brain memory is gone from that. But I think I wiped the last hour. I'm only focused on the last 30 minutes. But Dean, welcome to the team, mate. It's been a great first night. A lot of fun and a lot of stuff going on with these guys racing out there. Viewers, hopefully you appreciate the little bits and pieces we've done with the graphics and everything like that, but we've still got a lot more to do. We're all sort of settling in with the new broadcast team. How was the first night, mate? Was it as joyful as I expected it would be?
Oh yeah, it's a cracker. That's a cracker for sure. And my second time around the bend, and it produces. It's good to hear from the drivers, especially in these particular cars, because I've only heard from the V8 supercar drivers before as to how it feels. You can see the exit out of pit road. That's where the race was won from Danny at that point.
Yeah.
Doug couldn't get past him after that, and that was it was just
we'll have to find out what happened to Marcus, because he had that black flag he had to serve. Maybe it was iRacing points.
Yes,
I don't know.
could have been.
Yeah,
but yeah,
so
it's crack up. I'm loving this track. It's just unfortunate we don't actually have a track map just yet there, so it makes it a little bit difficult. Otherwise, we would have spotted this man crossing the line when it came to the checkered flag, but just because
this is very true.
Up, I couldn't see exactly where they were.
Things that, iRacing's still got a bit to do there to let us know where the track maps are and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully we'll see that in the next couple of patches. But thank you very much tonight, mate. Welcome to the team with SRW. It's been an absolute pleasure. Also, thank you to all our sponsors out there. MOZA Racing, the title sponsor for the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Series. Phoenix Driver Development, Shunts Scenery, who do 3D scenery for flight simulators and things like that. We've got Warner and Brown Tools, who is our major sponsor across all our racing. They've been with us from day dot and supporting us like crazy. It's been spectacular to have them on board. Grim Industry, who give us all the parts that I make the trophies with for free and look after us with that stuff, and they are coming out shortly, so don't hold your breath too long, because they're going to be out in the post. And also thank you to all the drivers that come out every week, all the viewers that come out and support us, and all the team behind the scenes, Dougie Gowans, Brady Hudson, with the admins who work really hard pre-season, and the RC team tonight who have done a fantastic job. Matty Keane, Stephanie Piccoli was down there, and I think it was Mark that was down there as well. I can't remember, but thank
Matty,
you to
Brad
all of them.
And
Brady Mays, that's right. Brady Mays was down there as well. Well, that's another night gone. Join us tomorrow night for the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 series. We've got some really fast boys out there. We've got young Jet Murray, who got a podium last week. Was it last week or week before during the V8 round? First podium on his first round in the real world Gazoo Racing series with his team, Murray Performance. Hopefully we might get Jet in for a bit of a chin wag before the race. It's a bit hard at the moment because we get all this new production sort of stuff together. That makes it a little bit difficult. And as you can see on the screen, like and subscribe and get us over the 1,500 by tomorrow morning, the 15,000. Dean, thank you very much.
Thank you.
For all the support and everything out there. And good night, viewers, and see you all tomorrow night at 7:50 for some more spectacular racing.